All right, so we're at ADO Centro, and again, I'm using my phone because the GoPro won't turn on. So, anyways, we hope that's easily fixed. But the bus, one ticket, one bolito from Cancun ADO Centro to Playa del Carmen was 118 pesos. So you're looking at about, I don't know, $9 Canadian. So there you go. You just go to an ADO, ask for a couple tickets to go wherever you're going. It's really easy, and they have boards that explains everything. And the lady we were dealing with for our tickets actually spoke English too, but we actually did most of it in Spanish. We're trying to practice. But yeah, ADO, grab your bolitos, and off you go. It was relatively cheap, so there you go. I'll show you around. So yeah, we're in the waiting area now, so about 10 minutes the bus will be here. There's Lindsay. All right, hopefully we can get the GoPro fixed. We have a backup GoPro, but it's a GoPro 5, and I'll tell you that it's just really crummy. So yeah, our GoPro 9 won't turn on. Hopefully we can figure this out. All right, so we're on the bus, the ADO. When we booked the tickets, we took the next bus, and we couldn't get seats together. I was actually one seat back, and the bus is leaving. Nobody came, so I've jumped up here. But here we are. We're off to Playa del Carmen. All right, we've made it to Playa del Carmen. It's actually not quite as hot here. There's always noise, eh? It's just always noise. That looks like fertilizer. So, yes, we're going to walk up to our hotel. We're about halfway there now. It's just so hot, we need to stop and get a drink. But yeah, Playa del Carmen. Again, I'm not sure how well this phone's gonna work, but I'll show you up and down the street. And all the smells of Mexico, even the bad ones. And yeah, there's up the street. Turn around the other way. Yeah. So anyways, we'll get to the hotel. I was going to do a whole video of checking into the hotel, but with the GoPro not working. I don't know. So yeah, hopefully we can figure that out.
Well, hello everyone. We finally made it to Playa del Carmen. We took the ADO here from Cancun. This is our hotel here behind me. I don't know if you can see it. It's the Hacienda Paradise. It's pretty nice inside. I think Andrew said it was $34 Canadian a night. It comes with a breakfast as well. So let's go and have a look at it. I'll take you inside. It's got a pool. The pool's a little small, but that's okay. All right, we're entering the lobby. The lobby. Check out, and I'll take you to the pool. I spun a little fast there, sorry. All right, it's nice and cool by the pool. There's the pool. There's Andrew sitting by the pool. Say hello.
Hola. Hey, Joe Carroll. I'm watching your video.
All right, so that's the pool. It's just small, but there's a little pathway here, and you can see behind me all the foliage. It's kind of like Thailand in that way, where they have beautiful plants and trees everywhere. And they've got patio rooms here. We didn't get one of those. And here is the breakfast area. Breakfast comes with it, but you can still buy food as well. It's open till 2. Yeah, nice and quaint. All right, so I shall take you up to our room now. It's up the stairs, but it's not as many steps as the place in Cancun that we had our room the first time. took 10 minutes to climb those stairs. Alright, I'll just show you a little bit of the street view. Alright, so we're up here. This is our room. It's got a regular old key, not a magnetized one. Alright, this is the room. It's smaller, but it's quaint. And one thing I've noticed is when you get here, they don't have coffee. Like, you can have a coffee in the morning. They don't have that. They didn't have it at the last place either. But there's the bed, some dressers, a little wooden couch. And this place does come with a safe. It'll hold a laptop, extra blankets, and some nice art. And it might be, the sun might be too shining in here, but that's our view. The beach is about a 10-minute walk, I would say. Alright, I'll show you the bathroom. Not bad. The usual shampoo and soap are provided. Toilet. Now, one thing, you can see that they tell you not to throw your toilet paper down the toilet. So we're not sure how you're supposed to, go number 2 and not put your toilet paper down the toilet. Seems kind of grossy. There's the shower, rain shower head, and up there, if you can see out the window at all, there's porches, and up there people can see into your shower. We'll take that with a grain of salt. So yeah, that's the room tour and the hotel tour. I hope I did it justice. This is my first video for doing that. Yeah, and the TV works, which is really good. We like to watch TV when we go to bed. So yeah, not bad for 39 bucks Canadian a night. See you later.
We're just leaving La Hacienda Paradise. Gonna head down, look for some food, probably tacos. But yeah, probably tacos. We've actually got to cut back on the budget a little bit. This is where the budget travel starts. After we landed, we stayed at a resort just like we did last time, and now we're out roughing it. When we first arrived, we actually went to this pizza joint, Bella Italy Pizzeria. Actually, the pizza was delicious. Actually, it was delicious. So I think this is on 10th Ave and 20th Street. So yeah, that's where the hotel right behind us, and we went to that pizza joint. But yeah, we're gonna try to look for some cheaper food. So we're gonna be looking for tacos. Yeah, since we've been here, we've already walked 5th Ave twice. So yeah, we walked down from the bus station to the hotel, and after we checked in, we just went for a little wander. 5th Ave has changed a lot. The beaches, so the beaches are really bad right now, and we thought from Cancun, once we get down to Playa, the beaches will be better, and yeah, it's not. There's a bunch of almost like grass. It's seaweed, but it looks like grass, and it comes up onto the beach, and I gotta be honest, it stinks really bad. So we were talking to a gentleman about a ferry over to Cozumel, and he said that the beaches all through the Caribbean are pretty much like that. There's a couple beaches he mentioned over in Isla Mujeres. He said they're good still, but he said almost all the beaches are like that. So anyways, off to find tacos. So we've been walking up and down trying to find another bank machine. an ATM. And it's funny because I'm trying to take out the money and they keep spitting my card out. That's the police act. So I think they're pulling someone over. But yeah, the bank machines, I think they're out of money. But when we found one that had money, it's actually almost $10 fee to withdraw. So keep that in mind if you're coming here and you're going to take money out of the ATM. It's about $10.
Take as much as you can.
Yeah, so you don't. It's the same fee no matter what you're taking out. But we got a little bit of a hunger on, so we decided to go look for some tacos. And we came to a place. It's called Doritos and Queselas. But yeah, I'll show you around. Nice little joint, nice little joint. I think this is the owner. Hola!
Oh, hello! Welcome to Mexico, my friend.
Gracias! So yeah, we're gonna eat some tacos here and yeah, probably call it a night because like I said, we just got here today. So we're gonna have a quick bite to eat and probably go back to La Hacienda. Oh,
Complimentary nachos.
Lindsay's correcting me, yeah. Complimentary nachos.
And hot sauce.
And yeah, the sauce, it doesn't taste hot at first, but you give it a second and yeah, it gets pretty hot. So anyways, we're gonna eat. Gracias, oh, see.
Yeah.
So tacos just arrived. They're there. We got the same, just cheap tacos, got some limes. But yeah, we're gonna dig in. All right, we just finished up those tacos. I got a couple like, they're 25 pesos. It just did a little bit of steak and onions on it. And they were delicious. They were really good actually. So 25 pesos a piece. And the tourist zone is just one street over. So we're still on kind of the expensive area. But there's the place right there. And I am horrible at pronunciation. So anyways, I would definitely recommend this place. So yeah, that was it, dinner. So we got up about 7:15 today. That was early for us, but we wanted to grab breakfast, and breakfast was included. And you know, it was only $36 Canadian to stay here, so you know, you're not expecting much. But we get to the breakfast, and you do need to get a ticket every morning from the front desk, which is weird if the breakfast is included for everybody. But yeah, all that it is for breakfast is you have water, juice. It says iced tea, but it's a very watered down, tastes like cranberry juice. Coffee, so water, juice, coffee. And to eat, you have toast. That's it. So, and again, I'm just gonna say, I was expecting maybe slightly more, but for $36, it's, you know, $36 a night. You get toast and coffee and juice, basically. So yeah, there's the breakfast at La Hacienda Paradise. All right, so we're in Playa Del Carmen, just walking down 5th Ave, and yeah, it's pretty lively. I thought we'd take you for a stroll. Someone's taking a picture. We're gonna wait. But yeah. So yes, this is 5th Ave. This is the big tourist area in Playa del Carmen. Anything you buy on this street is going to be 2 to 3 times more expensive than if you just went maybe 2 or 3 blocks over. But yeah, this is the big tourist area. And there's music playing, so I will try to keep talking to drown out that music so I don't get a copyright strike. It happens all the time. So yeah, it goes way down. So we came on to 5th Ave about 22nd Street. And yeah, it goes all the way down, probably another 10 streets back behind us too, so yeah, the tourist area. You know, I'm not into the big tourist spots, but every once in a while, you know, you got to go look at them. Like I said, everything they're selling here, you can buy over a few streets over for a half price, at least. Mariachi bands. Yeah, all sorts of excitement. Anyways, we'll keep walking. Again, music playing all the time, so I got to keep talking. But you see, there's pharmacies, and I'm telling you, there's probably no exaggeration. There's probably 20 pharmacies up here, and all the pharmacies have big signs outside. They're selling Viagra, Cialis. So, yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. So I got to talk again because the music will get me a copyright. Very interesting place. Look at another pharmacy there.
We were just wondering why.
There's probably, I don't know, I'd say 4 or 5 pharmacies every block, and going down the side streets, all pharmacies with big signs, Viagra, Cialis. So you know what's going on. Infamous 5th Ave. Said Lindsay and I were here about 10 years ago, and it's unbelievable how much it's changed in that 10 years. I can't recognize it at all. Completely different place from 10 years ago. So we're up at the far end of 5th Ave, just past the ADO bus station. So we're coming up to where the ferry port is. No gracias.
Mexican water.
See, everybody wants to sell tequila.
Tequila for shots.
Gracias.
What's for dinner? Tequila.
So yeah, we're right up near where the ferry is to go to Cozumel. Yeah. There's the ferries. You can see there's another pharmacy over there, and they're everywhere. Yeah, down there is the ferry port, the pier. We went to just to look yesterday. That's like just look at prices, and yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive. You're looking at about 850 pesos to take the ferry across, and of course the guy tells you, oh, you know, we can make a deal, but to let you know, it's about 850 pesos to take the ferry. And down here, again, there's more ferries. Salespeople, I don't know what to call them. Yeah, down there's more ferries. So, yes, that's 5th Ave. 5th Ave, pretty busy place. I was mentioning to Lindsay, when we were here last time, one of the biggest things we found about Mexico, and it was like no matter where you went, even to Chichen Itza, they're just constantly badgering you to buy stuff. And I mean, it's intense, and they keep following you and ask you to buy stuff. And you know, a guy will follow you down the road quite a ways, and you'll finally get rid of that person, and immediately another person will come up. And we've had 2 or 3 trying to sell us stuff at the same time. What we have noticed this trip is it's not as bad, so I think something has happened. So we've made it to a quieter area. The beach is straight ahead of us here, but you can't swim. There's way too much seaweed right now. But yeah, there's this little plaza area and a really neat statue. It's going to be hard to see in the dark, but it's like, I don't know, mermaids or something. Yeah, there's that statue. Oh, I think they're doing a pole thing here. I've seen this before. If you see up there, I'll see if I can get around. There's a guy setting up there on that blue pole. And what they're going to start doing is spinning around, and they drop on ropes and they spin out on these ropes. But from what I understand, this is it's a traditional thing here, and I don't want to say things I don't know, but I think it's a Mayan traditional thing that they do. So if you're getting some glare there, I apologize. But there's a guy walking up right now. So yeah, Yeah, we'll see. Once they get up there, if they start spinning, I'll see if I can get some video. So yeah, here they are spinning around. So yeah, they slowly lower themselves down as it spins around. I will say, I think you got to be pretty brave to do that.
Ahora mismo cuando pasen a ver la luna van a notar una pequeña distorsión y van a notar que hay un poco de bruma principalmente por la nube y porque la atmósfera ahora mismo está tambaleándose. Significa esto que hay mucha turbulencia atmosférica, por lo cual genera esta distorsión.
Now, years ago when Lindsay and I saw this, I don't recall exactly, but I think it symbolizes something coming down from the sky. So, yeah, very interesting.
Perfectísimo, todos los que quieran, ahorita nada más pasar a ver por el telescopio ya después de la toma con el celular, se puede tomar aquí de este lado.
And they started way up there. hundreds of stores on Fifth Ave, and they're all selling little baubles. But here's an example. Little baubles everywhere. Just little baubles. The whole store is full. Little tourist baubles. This is not even one of the bigger ones. We've seen a few that just, they're huge, huge. Yes, the baubles. Oh yeah, another pharmacia. They're everywhere. Oh, here, I'll get you a video of what they have on their menu. So what do we got in this one? You can see. And I'm not sure, but I think in Mexico, you don't need a prescription for a lot of that stuff. Again, I really don't know, but there it is. Good day, everyone. So it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We're in Playa Del Carmen, and we're going to be taking a Collectivo to Akumel. So we've come to the ADO station. It's on 20th Ave and 12th Street. And basically for 2 tickets, it was 82 pesos. So 41 pesos per person. So there's no return from here, she said. So you can buy your ticket, 41 pesos per ticket. You can go to Akumel, and then you got to take a Collectivo back. So yeah, we got to wait till 10:30, I think she said, is the next one. So we're sitting for about an hour. But yeah, we'll go to Akumel, show you around Akumel. What we've been told is like a lot of the beaches aren't very good this year. So we're not, we're really disappointed in Playa coming here and seeing the beach. But we'll go to Akumel, check it out. Hopefully we can do some swimming and maybe see some sea turtles or something. And yeah, we'll show you around and then tell you how to get the Collectivo back to Playa del Carmen. All right, so we're on the side of the highway. Lindsay's looking at the map now. So the ADO bus, and that's what I thought. I said, they're just gonna drop us off and we're gonna have to make our way to the beach. And that's exactly what's happened. So if we're about the $3 or whatever, 41 pesos each, they basically just drive you up the highway, drop you off on the side of the highway. Akumel, I'm assuming, is on the other side from what I recall, because the ocean's over there. So Lindsay's pulling up maps, and we're gonna figure out.
We're not too far. We gotta walk across there, and then there's Akumel. I'm gonna pick the 7-Eleven.
Okay. All right, so we're just gonna pick a spot on the map and directions and start walking. There is Collectivos, so I'm sure you can probably grab a Collectivo to take you in. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes and start walking. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, straight down that way.
All right, see you in a little bit. All right. So we're gonna take this little bridge across the highway, and Lindsay said it's about 6 minutes to a 7-Eleven, and that's about halfway to the beach. So yeah, a 10-minute walk. I noticed that no matter where we are, there's traffic. Now, there's no honking here. I know, I kind of missed that honking. All right, look at this old decrepit bridge. Look at it. It's all rotted away. Look at that. That's crazy. Oh, there's the monkey sanctuary sign. Akumel Monkey Sanctuary. Well, maybe we'll head down to the monkey sanctuary. That's funny. This bridge has definitely seen better days. It's the salt water. Yeah, it corrodes really bad. Anyway, Lindsay's having fun. All right, we'll see you when we get down there a bit. All right, so we're heading to the beach. It's right up here. We were talking to some tour guides. They're trying to sell stuff, like always. They were really nice, actually. And one guy walked down with us, but he's telling us it's 140 pesos to get into the beach. So that's $11 Canadian, $12 or something. So yeah, we'll find out. It is hot.
Hopefully we can swim at this beach.
Because of what's going on in the Caribbean with all the seaweed and stuff, my expectations are low, but we will see what happens. But all right, let's get in here. Is that where we gotta pay? I think that's where we gotta pay over there. I see a bunch of tourists lining up over there, so I'm assuming we have to be over there. Hola.
Hola.
Bolitos?
¿Eh?
Bolito?
Boletos, yes.
Gracias.
Yeah.
We'll see.
¿Habla español?
Piquito. Piquito.
Welcome. Family.
Hey.
Hi, family. Welcome. This is the map
See.
for the bay.
Okay.
For the access is not public beach, okay? This is the national park. For the access is two options. One option is for the green zone. It's just for the beach, okay? You pay in the windows $7. This is in the windows. It includes service, bathroom, shower, locker,
Okay, see,
umbrella.
$7 Americano, eh?
Or 140
Yeah.
pesos Mexican
Yeah,
pesos.
we're from Canada.
Ah,
so-
okay, perfect.
Okay, so, yeah, okay.
This is just for relax. It's no mandatory snorkeling, black jackets, just relax, okay? Two options, sir. This is for the program, for the red zone, for snorkeling, see todo, okay?
Yeah, we just go to the beach to
This is-
swim.
For the program, it's up to you. For the swim, only remember this is shallow. It's
Yes.
25 meters for 50, just for relax, okay?
Okay, is the beach bueno or no bueno?
Sí, es bueno.
It's bueno
no,
today?
No sargazo.
Cancun, playa, no
Sí, no,
bueno,
no, no.
no bueno.
Si quieres, puedes pasar a mirar primero una persona para que mires la playa por si no te
Okay.
gusta.
All right, well, gracias. We get the boleto. Gracias, señor.
Bienvenido.
So, yes, everybody's pretty helpful, so we'll see. But they all want your dineros. All right, let's get these tickets. Okay, so we finally made it to the beach. A lot has changed in the 10 years since I've been here last. And one of the guides was saying, yeah, it's changed quite a bit. So yeah, beautiful. And the beach here isn't too bad. They were saying it's pretty good and it doesn't look too bad. A little bit of seaweed. But yeah, it is hot today, hot. So we're gonna go try to find some shade. So yeah, we just got here. We're sitting in the shade, and yeah, talking to a couple people. There was actually a guy. He's just from a little ways away from here. He's a Mexican guy. Speaks really good English. But yeah, so Lindsay's down there, going into the water. But as I was saying, a lot of the beaches in the Caribbean have been overtaken by the seaweed, and it really smells bad. And that's what the Mexican guy was telling us. It smells really bad. But this right here, it's not too bad. You can still see some seaweed out there, but he said it's one of the few beaches that you can still swim in. But yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful. Lindsay's will cool down, and then I'll go cool down. You can see her out there. So yeah, a little bit of swimming, and then maybe we'll grab something to eat. Now, because this is the tourist area, already assuming it's going to be a little more expensive. It did cost us 140 pesos to just for the beach. If you want to do snorkeling, it's more, but we just took the beach, so I don't know the snorkeling price. But 140 pesos, so about $11 Canadian. But yeah, at least we can swim at the beach. That's a good thing. Lindsay just got back from a little dip. She was really quick. It was only a few minutes she was in, but she says it's refreshing.
It is very nice. Cooled me right off.
All right, let's take you down to the beach. I'll tell you if it's cold. But yeah, I said from what we've been seeing, this looks to be the best one beach we've been to so far. It's just too much seaweed. Yeah, looks good. I will say it's lukewarm, so yeah, that's good. So now if you go further out, like there's sea turtles here, but I think the chances of seeing them in this beach is probably pretty minimal. If you look way out, like way out past the boats, you can see people swimming way out there with life jackets. That's actually where the turtles are. There's a reef, and you see the waves coming in. That's the reef. Now, oh. Hola.
Hola. Hey.
This is, we met this guy when we were up at the top here. But when I was here last time, there was a couple tourists that were out here, and they went onto the reef, and you're not supposed to. And they had to send a search and rescue out. And there was a guy at a scuba shop over here. I don't even know if it's still there, but down over there. So anyway, he comes running out, and they've got patrol boats going out, and he's, oh, crazy tourists, crazy tourists. But yeah, they had to go rescue them, and they were getting hit with the waves on the reef, so yeah. Anyways, yeah. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. Yeah, we'll see if we can get down here and test this thing. Oh yeah, is it ever nice? It is really nice. I can actually see fish in the water, little fish, but it's only a couple feet deep here. And he was saying to us that you can go out, he said, about 25 meters, and it's only up to like your shoulders. So, but oh yeah, it's beautiful. Actually, I can see seaweed right here, the line of seaweed. But there we are, Akumel. And I don't pronounce right. I've said that in all my videos. I'm horrible at pronouncing, but yeah, this is definitely the best beach we've been to so far. We've been actually able to swim here, so that's a good thing. Bueno. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Say hola. Hola. Viva la Mexico. And Canada. See. That's a couple we met, so yeah, really nice, really nice.
All right, and I'm heading into the water. It's lovely. There's some ladies that want to be on the channel too, so they can see themselves later. So we'll go in and videotape them. They are swimming, you can see. Hola! It's beautiful, the water's nice. Not too warm, it's just cool enough. Oh, to be nice and beautiful. There's the girls. And yes, it's beautiful. I'll show you all around. I'm sure Andrew already did, but there's Andrew way over there with his new buddy. You speak English? No? It's okay.
Español.
Can you say welcome to Mexico?
No.
That's okay. Me no española.
Alright, we just stopped into a local snack bar here at Akumel Beach, and I'll tell you, even before when I was here, it's super expensive. This is high tourist area, but we're at the Rolha snack bar. But yeah, we're gonna grab some chicken fajitas and guacamole, a couple beers or something. But yeah, super expensive. So if you're gonna eat in the tourist area, you already know it's gonna be expensive anyway. But yeah, anyways, it's a nice place. Great view. And there's a gentle breeze, so yeah, it's nice. All right, the food and cerveza and the coffee have arrived. So Lindsay got quesadillas. No, pretty good plate.
Cheese quesadilla with sour cream and guac.
And they come with complimentary nachos with some tomato. It's actually really good. And I got chicken fajitas and a cold Corona. And we got some Americano coffee. Even though it's scorching hot, it actually helps drink the coffee. Plus, you know, we like caffeine. So, yeah, here's the meal. And I'm gonna say right now, it's gonna be really expensive. So, I'm in a tourist zone. So, yeah, I'll let you know the price when the bill comes. All right, we just finished up there swimming and having a bit of a dinner. And to let you know, like I said, we ordered chicken fajitas. There was so much we couldn't eat it all. That's one positive thing, and it was delicious. But the total came to about 50 American. I don't know, 70 or so Canadian. But basically 800 pesos. So yeah, it's expensive, but you know, it's the tourist area, and Akumel is I didn't know this, but it's apparently been converted. It's a national park or something now. So yeah, you're paying to get in, paying. So anyways, there's Lindsay.
Hola.
And we're gonna get some cold drinks and head back to Playa del Carmen and have a nice cold shower. So we're on the Collectivo, heading back to Playa del Carmen. It actually just picked us up at the end of the road. So you just walk to the highway, and every 5 minutes, he said. There's Lindsay. Yeah, just a little van, and they're cheap. All right, so we made it back to Playa del Carmen. It didn't take too long. The Collectivo was going pretty fast. But they drop you off at the far side of town. That's the last stop, and we have to walk. Basically, it was from 30th Ave down to 10, and probably 10 streets over. But the Collectivo cost 50 pesos. So, that's in the range of about $4 Canadian, in there somewhere. Yes, we made it back really easy. And, everybody's actually pretty helpful. And you can find people that speak English. I always ask them, hablo English. And if they don't, we use our broken Spanish. And, we find out everything. So, yeah. Just taking a break, and then we'll head back to the hotel.